Hey guys, what's up? It's Nicole. How is everybody today? Now, today's video is going to be my favorite Taylor Swift lyrics. There is a lot of lyrics out there that Taylor has written that I just absolutely just adore. So if you haven't watched, my last video was my Forever 21 shopping haul. So if you haven't watched it, you need to go check that video out because I bought some really amazing stuff from Forever 21 a couple days ago. So if you want to see what I bought from there, you can go check that video out. So without further ado, I'm going to share with you my favorite Taylor Swift lyrics. This is so hard for me to break down to only 15 because literally I could have 1,000 different favorite Taylor lyrics and I had to literally break it only to 15. So I'm going to share with you my favorite Taylor Swift lyrics. Here we go. Okay. This is my first one. Number 1, as far as I'm concerned, you're just another picture to burn. Ooh. Now, obviously, that is Picture to Burn from Taylor's debut album. I'm going to explain what Taylor is saying here. She's basically saying, like, look, when you date somebody, you're going to take pictures with them. That's just how it is. You guys take selfies. You take cute little selfies. You know, you take pictures together, you know, to share for memories and be like, oh, remember this day? Yeah. So if he like cheats on you or whatever and you're like, man, I don't want to see any more pictures of him and I, so you just burn them. So he's just another picture to burn. Alright, number 2. I'm alone on my own and that's all I know. This is from A Place in This World from Taylor's debut album, and I really love this line because Taylor, you know, was a new artist and you know, I know in school she didn't really have a lot of friends because they all thought she was weird that she wanted to be a singer. And she was on her own when she moved to Nashville and she didn't know anybody, so I'm sure that was really hard for her. Alright, number 3. I'm just a girl trying to find a place in this world. Now obviously, you know, the song is A Place in This World from Taylor's debut album. Basically is what I said before, is when Taylor moved to Nashville and she was like, look, I'm a new artist on this record label. I really don't know a lot of people. And I'm just trying to find my place in the music industry. I'm just trying to prove to people that I am who I am. Alright, number 4. I've been a lot of lonely places, never been on the outside. This is from Taylor's debut album. Taylor's debut album is The Outside. I love this line so much because I feel like I can definitely relate to this line because I felt like in high school I was definitely an outsider. Like, I was always an outcast. I didn't have a lot of friends and people didn't really like my music choice. They were like, why do you like Taylor Swift so much? Like, I don't understand. Like, everybody else liked, you know, all those other artists and I'm just over here like, they didn't appeal to me. So, anyway. Number 5, this is life before you know who you're gonna be, 15. This is from Taylor's song 15 from Taylor's album Fearless. And I love this line because basically Taylor is saying, look, high school is 4 years. It's going to be 4 years of your life. You're going to figure out who you're going to be. You're going to figure out the kind of person you're going to be for the rest of your life. So this is life before you find out who you're going to be for the rest of your life. Like, what kind of person are you going to be when you graduate high school? You know, what kind of person? So this is basically saying, she's saying, like, look, you're 15 years old right now. High school is the life you're going to have to go through before you know who you're going to be for the rest of your life. Okay? Alright, number 6. They're in my rearview mirror, disappearing now, and it's too late for you and your white horse. That's number 6. That is from Taylor's album Fearless. It is called White Horse. Now, I love this line. I'm going to break it down for you. So basically what Taylor is saying is that, like, for example, you break up with your boyfriend and you're leaving his house and you're driving your car away, and you're looking in your rearview mirror and you look in your rearview mirror and you see your ex. You're like, he's disappearing as farther and farther you're driving, he's disappearing as you drive. And you're thinking to yourself, you know how like in fairy tale movies where you have your prince and he rides in on a white horse, it's a metaphor. Basically, it's that metaphor. It's a metaphor. Taylor is basically saying, look, it's too late for you to come and say sorry. It's too late for you to sweep me off my feet and for you to be my prince. It's too late for you to jump on your white horse and come and say, hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. She's like, I'm done, and it's too late for you. So, number 7, you can tell me that you're sorry, but I don't believe you, baby, like I did before. You're not sorry. That is You're Not Sorry from Fearless. Now, I love this song because she's basically saying, look, you've already told me sorry once. I don't believe you anymore. You need to stop saying you're sorry because I don't believe like anything you're saying, and like she's like, I don't want you to say sorry to me because I don't believe you like I did the first time, and it's just too late for you to say sorry. But you're not. Okay, number 8. These days I haven't been sleeping, staying up, playing back myself, leaving. This is from Taylor's album Speak Now and is back to December. I can definitely relate to this. Basically it's saying, man, these days, you know, I really haven't gotten a lot of sleep because I miss you, you know, and it's been so hard. All I've been doing is staying up and playing back what happened. You know, I'm sitting here and I'm playing back everything that happened in the breakup. I'm playing back myself leaving you, and I just, you know, it's been hard. You know, I can definitely relate to that. Okay, number 9. I hear the preacher say, speak now, if ever hold your peace. Oh my goodness. See, I relate this line a lot to real life situations, mostly because it helps me a lot in real life. Like, you can pretty much use this line for, like, if you like somebody, be like, look, speak now. Tell this guy how you feel. Tell him how you feel. Just be like, look, man, I like you. Do you like me? But I know Taylor used this in the efforts of a wedding, saying that the guy was marrying the wrong girl, and she barges into the wedding and says, look, man, you need to marry me, not her. But I use this line a lot too in real life. Like, if somebody's picking on me and I want to defend myself, I'd be like, look, what would Taylor do? Taylor would want you to stand up for yourself. So speak now. Do it. Okay. Number 10. Long live the look on your face. Now, I love this song, Long Live, from Taylor's album Speak Now, because it's such a beautiful song. I can just imagine Taylor on her first sold-out show at Fearless Tour. I think it was her last, blah, 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 blah. My bad. No, it wasn't her first. I'm sorry. No, it was Taylor's last show she did at Fearless Tour at Gillette Stadium when she sold it out. And I can just picture her coming up on the stage to sing You Belong With Me and having this shock like, oh my God, I can't believe there's 55,000 people and I sold this out. Like, whoa, long live the look on her face. Number 11, love is a ruthless game unless you play it good and right. Now, that is State of Grace from Taylor's album Red. I think that line is so true because I feel like sometimes love is a game, and if you treat your partner wrong, it's going to be really bad. But if you treat your partner right, you have to, you know, be like, it's going to be, if you play it good and right, like you treat him good, and everything's going to be fine. So you treat him good and right, but love sometimes is a ruthless game. So you have to be careful and just be like, look, I'm warning you now. Love is really ruthless, but you're going to have to just do it. Okay, number 12, loving him was red. Now that line is really interesting because if you understand that, like different types of colors represent different types of emotions. Like if you look at the color red, let's say like loving him was red. So what type of emotions are red? Jealousy, anger, frustration, anxiety. All of these emotions reflect this one color. Jealousy, rage, all of this stuff reflects on one person. Like loving him, I was jealous, I was angry all the time, I was frustrated. You compare all these different emotions to all the different types of colors, and I think that is so genius. Okay, number 13. This slope is treacherous. Now, I think that is so beautiful. The song Treacherous is so wonderful. It's so beautiful. I wish there was a music video for it, but anyway, this slope is treacherous. Basically, she's saying, look, when you get into a relationship, it's going to be steep, it's going to be dangerous. But you're going to go for it anyway because the guy is beautiful and he's handsome, he's so nice, and he's told you he's loved you already. But you're going to have situations in life where it's going to be dangerous, but it's going to be a steep slope, but you're ready for it. Alright, number 14. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Oh my goodness, this line is so true. Like, I had this situation a couple years ago when I met this guy. And we started talking, and I was like, immediately when I saw him, I had red flags were coming up, and I was like, man, I know he's not good for me, but the way he's smiling at me is just, oh my god, it just melts your heart, and you just fall for him, and you're like, I knew you were no good when I saw you, but I didn't care because you already I was already, in love, so I just went on anyway, and that ended up not being a good thing. So I had that moment. Like, if you watch the I Knew You Trouble music video, that speech that Taylor says in the beginning of the video, oh yes, I went through that. Completely relate. I can definitely relate. Okay, the last lyric is kind of upsetting and it's sad. We're gonna end on a sad note. This is 15. You call me up again just to break me like a promise. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here because I remember it all too well. Now this is a song from Taylor's album Red, and this is really the most saddest song I've ever heard. Now we're gonna break down this for a second. When you break up with somebody, she's saying here, you call me up again just to break me like a promise. Like, when you promise somebody, you say, hey, I promise that I'm never gonna hurt you. But when he breaks up with you, you're breaking that promise of saying, look, you promised you wouldn't hurt me, but you broke that promise, and now I'm sad and I'm hurt again. So you're calling me up to break up with me like you promised you wouldn't. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. Man, that is such a powerful line. Like, wow. Like, he told you he wasn't going to break up. He told you break up with you and hurt you, but he lied. He lied to you and broke up with you anyway and hurt you so bad. And then the last one is, I'm a crumpled up piece of paper lying here. Now, I love that she compared herself to a piece of paper. So when you crumple a piece of paper up, it's usually in a ball. And it's all scrunched up together and you're in a ball. So I can just picture Taylor being in her bed, like crying and balled up in a ball like a piece of paper. She's crying. Like, I love this song all too well because basically Taylor is telling the story from the beginning of the relationship to the end of the relationship, and I think that song is so wonderful and so beautiful. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching my favorite Taylor Swift lyrics. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So tell me some of your favorite Taylor Swift lyrics in the comments below. That would be awesome, and I love you guys so much. So I'm gonna be fearless, speak now, shaking off them haters. And if you want, I can do a favorite Taylor Swift lyrics part 2, and I can share with you some of my all-time more favorite Taylor lyrics, because I mean, Taylor has just written the most amazing songs ever. So if you guys want me to do a part 2 to this video, please let me know in the comments. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.